The hordes of Skaven have come for the Empire of Man, numbering in their thousands, tens of thousands to be exact, led by a mighty warlord looking to see the destruction of Kolfrans and his Imperial Legion. However, Franz has not come alone to this battle. His engineers have been hard at work developing new technology to send the Skaven back to the depths of which they came. Multiple corps of new riflemen have been recruited and sent to the front equipped with the latest technology. Not only that, but the famous guns of the Imperium have been reworked to shoot even larger artillery shells and rain hellfire down on their opponents. However, the improvements in the steam tank have truly gone above what Sigmar calls the brand new Panzer IV, running its way into the battlefield with this new 122-inch gun will surely prove that Sigmar is on the side of Kolfrans. However, the Imperium's greatest and largest creation is a blimp that can literally block out the sun with its size, able to fire down on their opponents, drop explosives, and do the unthinkable. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the glorious Infinite Portal. We have 30,000 Skaven going up against the Millennium mod units right here, which you're seeing on the battlefield. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description, who number 15,000. I'm going to start the battle and immediately pause it so we can go ahead and set up our army, because as you can see, this isn't your average Empire army. First things first, we're going to have to deploy our mortar teams. We have 4 squads of these, numbering 400 in the unit, which is hilarious. So we're going to go and deploy the mortars down. These guys will be able to get them off their back, stick them down, and that should hopefully extend their range and allow them to start shooting some pretty long-range artillery at the Skaven hordes. On top of that as well, we're going to also want to do the exact same on either of our flanks. We have these machine gunners who look like something straight out of Battlefield, and they can actually deploy these machine guns. They are carrying them, which gives them okay range, but they also have bipods on their back, so we'll go ahead and deploy them as well, so they'll be able to whip them down, again extending their range. Our panzers are already opening up on the enemy as well, which is pretty cool, so these guns should be able to unleash pretty heavily. Our artillery, we have artillery back here, a lot of guns which you'll be able to see scattering down the battle line. We have several shots that we can do. We can do a just high explosive, which honestly I think will be the best for a battle like this. We do have poison canisters, we have shrapnel, which kind of rains down, so I might actually stick maybe 1 or 2 of these on the shrapnel shots. Let's do something like that, and then we also have limber artillery, so we can actually combine this up with some trucks and move it forward. Finally, what I think we're going to do is just start moving the airship across. The main reason as well that my FPS is kind of struggling, surprisingly, isn't anything to do with the units. The 45,000 soldiers is actually relatively okay for my PC. It's mainly the blimp. You can see as soon as I start to make my way towards that big old monster, my FPS takes a massive hit. But everywhere else is actually relatively fine. And boom, there you go. Our machine gun squads are ready. Their range greatly improved. Over on our mortar side as well, you'll be able to see them deploying now as well. Yep, the rounds are down by the side and the team are ready to unleash hell. And we can limber them up. Oh, first artillery rounds are now firing out. I'm excited to see the damage on these. They even also have a pretty scary army. I try to go and give them as much stuff as we have to make it as exciting as possible. So they have a whole range of like just high tier units. They have kind of artillery of their own. They have snipers and other weapon teams. Oh, the shrapnel's coming in now. Yeah, look at the bombs drop. That is perfect. Oh, that is absolutely brutal. The devastation of a fire ripping through their lines. That is beautiful. The shrapnel over on this side as well, basically acting as like mini machine guns right there. Wow, I'm excited to see. Oh my god, look at the artillery rounds back there. I'm excited to see them getting in range of our mortars now. So the mortar teams, yeah, there you go. Mortar teams working overdrive right now. Only the first couple ranks are able to fire these bad boys off. Still able to do some decent damage right there. Yeah, you can see the load animation as well. Oh, the artillery in the background. Listen to that. That is a chorus of Sigmar if I've ever heard one. And then we also have the tanks as well. The blimp is moving up. Oh, this is just brutal. I definitely want to see one of these tanks unload. All our machine guns are firing as well on the left-hand side. Look at them go. Yeah, able to just do some serious damage on the Skaven lines. I mean, I expect... Oh my god, it really extends the machine gun line as well. I mean, I expect the Skaven to be able to make some progress, but it'll be interesting to see. Oh, and there you go. Look at that. Some perfect placement by myself. Sticking my machine guns just behind. However, we do have a Hell Pit Abomination hopefully coming into view soon. That should allow our machine guns to turn in and actually get a volley or two off. I might also deploy my panzers, which I have over on this left-hand side, to take a look at that. Yeah, you can already see they're moving over. So let's get the panzers and let's stick them over on this side. Wow. I mean, just look at this blimp just roaming forward. You can see it has guns scattered throughout it. So again, all of these rifles and everything will be firing out. They have cannons on the bottom of it, which is absolutely brutal. And yeah, there you go. Look at that volley just coming down, doing so much damage. Look at it. The Skaven are fleeing. Yes, they fear it. They definitely do. The amount of mortar shells as well, just cone head and just kind of just doing so much damage here. The shrapnel falling down. The rat ogres are getting absolutely peppered right now, and we kind of expected this. Oh, the poison wind mortars though are coming in. The Skaven are fighting back with artillery of their own, but my brave men are holding. They are ready. There you go, the first line right there. However, don't worry, Cole Franz has not completely abandoned the battle. He does have brave soldiers of his own on the front line. These are great swords. These are basically trench killers, is what I think what they call them. So we can push them in. Have my panzers made it down here? Oh, it also seems like one of my infantry lines are making their way down here as well. Or a bunch of my infantry lines are. Okay, that should all be fixed now. It was because I had skirmisher mode still on. Pretty brutal. Look at that artillery and the rest of the battle. Oh, that looks so brutal. I love these tanks as well. They look so cool. And all the gas. Should we change to maybe... Oh, they poisoned the crap out of me here. Should we maybe change some of our artillery rounds over to the poison rounds? That's definitely something we could do. So let's go full on poison gas and let's just obliterate the enemy line. So let's stick it back. Obviously, we don't do it too much on our own battle line, as that would not be good. Yeah, and then we'll do that. How are our tanks doing on the right-hand side as well? Yeah, I want all the panzers to be firing in. There you go. Panzers unleashing some pretty good volleys now onto the Hell Pit Abomination. The machine gun team is pretty useless back here. Not able to really do too much. We do have another infantry line here, though. I want to see a good volley from these guys. And the poison gas should be a big help. I mean, it looks like these guys are eager to get stuck in through the forests as well. Yeah, look at they're going for it. Nice little infantry charge in the darkness. And we'll give them an action to go ahead and actually engage right there. I mean, they have bayonets on their rifles for a reason, right? And there you go. You can see my own poison gas right there helping out. We also actually have a bomber unit as well right here. So we can actually bring this over and send it over. Yeah, you can see the poison gas coming in now. Hopefully. I mean, the Skaven are probably immune to it, to be honest. But we'll try our best to take them out with it. Yeah, maybe what we'll do as well is because we don't actually have... It seems like the Skaven are doing a pretty good job across the battle line. However, the balance of power is severely in my favor. I think our Sky Fortress, our tanks, and everything else have just been so strong enough to push the enemy back. And yeah, their lines are broken. And just like that, the Imperium of Man fights another day, able to send the Skaven back to whence they came, into the dark abyss. If you guys would like to see more of this type of content on the channel, be sure to let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. I would be more than happy to go ahead and test this out. If you have also some good map suggestions as well, do let me know. I'm definitely looking for some larger scale maps so we can have these bigger battles. That's always really fun. And always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. It really does help out the channel and goes a long way. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.